Hi! In this project, we are going to talk about an important fact in the history of religion Martin Luther and the publication of the 95 Theses, a document posted on the door of the Castle Church in Wittenberg. The team members for this project are Luis Felipe Garrido, Irma Colunga, Marcela de León, Mariana del Bosque, y Mariana López. We locate in the Renaissance, an era in which the social, economic, and political power of the nation was achieved by using different means such as a strong government and religion unity. An era characterized by the revival of art and learning, secularism, and the emphasis on the individual. Humanism was one of the key intellectual movements that were based on education and the study of humanities. From this movement, the Christian humanism set its basis for the future reformation of the Catholic Church. One of the most prominent men for this movement was Martin Luther, a former monk in the Catholic Church and professor in the University of Wittenberg, Germany. Martin Luther examined carefully the certainty of salvation proposed by the Catholic Church, and this, coupled with his studies about the Bible, which he considered the only valid source, and other several factors such as the selling of indulgences and the worldly interests of the Church, led him to the creation of the 95 Theses in the year of 1512, starting by this with the Protestant Reformation. The spread of this document, due to the printing press, had social and religious repercussions on the European society. Lutheranism is considered to be the mother of all Protestant religions. The causes and consequences of the 95 Theses will be carefully examined in this video.
One of the causes that set up the stage for the Reformation to happen in the 1500s were the growing of dissatisfaction with the Church. Also, Church began granting indulgences in exchange for monetary contributions. Church was involved with the prayers of the world that in lost sight of guiding people's religious lives.
The publishing of the 95 Theses of Luther led to several consequences in Europe, including Church trying to silence Luther, Luther being labeled as an outlaw in Germany, and Reformation succession.
Heretic grows and his ideas begin spreading quickly. Protestants arose. The most behaving voice against the thesis was the indulgence priest Tessel, who supposedly categorized Luther as a follower of the heretic, Jan Hus, and threatened him to have him burned at the stake. Luther was excommunicated as a heretic, and the Edict of Worms, issued by the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, at the origin of church originals, banned his writings and in fact called for his execution. To escape arrest, Luther took refuge in Wartburg Castle under the protection of Frederick of Saxony, Luther's sovereign, but the Edict of Worms was never enforced. Luther's forces were known as the Protestants.